shotgun. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go.
Oh, the pass is picked off. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this is the ball.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. And this pass is on target. Caught. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. His third interception of the day. Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
See what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain. Hopefully a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. He's running out of time here. Pulls it in. It's Frazier. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The offense now looking at a third and short from their own. He's looking deep here. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Georgia, to put them on top now. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing.
He's in the clear at the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They jump on top now here in the fourth. A timeout on the field. Try some strategy, a crucial moment here. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The sure hands. It's Joseph.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know you didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one time.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turn. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Receiver makes the catch. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed with the number 9 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try.
Now here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. This traditional SEC clash goes back to 1901, almost always on the third Saturday in October. And Vols fans glad, Kirk, that the post-Nick Saban era has begun in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. Coach Saban, I think he lost one time. I think he was...
He's in the clear. Here he goes. Past the 40. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown. Volunteers. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. Touchdown, Bama. That's how you finish a play. But it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
There's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't...
Touchdown, tied. This passing game is still on fire.
A chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep down the left side. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. It's on the field trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught near the goal line. And he will score.
Drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He throws one to the left. And he makes the catch inside the 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Quarterback making adjustments. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Using his feet. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines! Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air, it's Underwood. Right on the money. Runs through the tackle. At the 40, there he goes. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Michigan. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone.
In the Big Ten, David. In this game, obviously, it always has big...
Oh, a lot of space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down, 10 yards to go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rushes on him. Lofts one high and deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he'll take it in and house it.
Not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Keeps looking downfield. He'll take a shot. He makes the catch in the end zone. By the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Rick.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! The Wolverine. Snagged in the middle, it's Kelly. Breaks the tackle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Michigan! The defense takes matters into its own hands. Down, ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. As has been the case for the majority of this rivalry, it's Michigan who once again will take home the mighty Paul Bunyan Trophy. That's going to do it from here.
He's expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to do it.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7th. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a grab for a big play. Here he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open, but the chains move, and it's 1st. Go from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. The snap sets up to throw. Looking to buy time. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house.
But it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the opposite.
He's going for a big play downfield. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, UNC! Alive. Wideout trying to get it in. And they'll knock him down. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down still. Finds his man. It's Williams. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Got it! Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, Clemson! They take the lead with the 6. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, a lot of space. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Tar Heels trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown! 3rd and goal with a touchdown. It might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown, Clemson! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Wants to go up top. He lobs one high down the left side. He makes a grab. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. So the offense still 1st and goal. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Moving toward the end zone. Ball out! He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tiger! Quick strike through the air for the score. Down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Defense comes up big, and they take over.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying to set up the screen. He got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. They have 14 seconds left. After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Flips it out on the screen. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. If there's time to pad the stats. They're setting up the screen. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. He had 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end?
Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA! His way, they finally get him down at the 2. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They keep nudging it close. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell.
Brings it down on the right side. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Oh, he's got some. Headed to the end zone.
By this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found the seam on the left. There he goes. Inside. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And the Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Iamaleava. He's got him. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Makes the grab on the big throw. Got a lot of room to the right. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end. Give to the running back. Jukes his way for more. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. Oh, a lot of space. Quick with the spin move. Major. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. And the Bruins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Turning it on. He's at the and they're going to score again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Evans. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Huskies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Found a seam. It's a seam wide open. Quick step and go. The tag. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Huskies.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The entire complete more. Williams will pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Touchdown, Huskies! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers.
That return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Oh, there's the ball. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Huskies. him down for a loss of a couple.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Sometimes you need a little luck off that right upright and through. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. What a long, strange trip it's been for the defense, and they are dazed and confused as play number 15 is coming up. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. A shot toward the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go up.
Third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing the...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Position now, first down. And the Bears pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Handoff from the shotgun. Just trucks the man. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Bears. They couldn't stop him there. Play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Caught over the middle, it's Wilson. He's in the clear. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown.
Allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Caught over the middle, it's Moore. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. The defense has it. Off and running. At the 10. Touchdown, Bears. Down the middle. End zone ahead. The defense has it. Off and running. At the 10. Touchdown, Bears. All the way back for a scoop and score. This play. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a...
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn. Touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it on the move. And it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, that's...
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Manning. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. At the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. I want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And they're trying to punch it in here. No. Play fake, looking to throw. And that catch is hauled in. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate.
And you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great versus great. Like who's going to win and what style's going to prevail. Both these teams have been able to impose their will week after week on their opponents. Now,
Snatches it on the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown. Wide receivers. To the air on 2nd down. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking deep. Makes the grab on the right. Off to the races. Touchdown, Red Raider. And once he found...
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll pull it down. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Morton. He lobs one high down the left side. Give him 6. Touchdown, Red Raider. Back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
and this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and... Touchdown, Trojans! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on. The Trojans made a midseason quarterback change. You might expect that, trying to live up to what Caleb Williams was able to do, but Jaden Mayava certainly finished strong, Jesse.
Yeah, the UNLV transfer looked really, really good, especially at the end of the year. You know, with Lincoln Riley, one of the great QB whisperers in recent college football memory. If you're locked in and you're playing...
Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! The 16-yard line. Working that left side now.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
A strike downfield. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Maryland! He broke away.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Pressure coming. Got him downfield. And he'll hold it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gets the back moving. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Lemon. It's a seam wide open. He's at the touchdown, Southern Cal. And they add 6 more to the board with it. Bringing the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's loose. Turning on the Jets. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and
You give up that 1st down, and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Terrapins are in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And he was
by this defense.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
touchdown Trojans, and the pummeling has started. My goodness.
Things, and I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. On the move, he fires. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Oregon's offense will try to get something started with their 1st possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. This drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going. Maybe
looking for a deep man. Makes the catch on the left. He's at the and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And now they've moved into the red zone. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. The Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Boise State! About that decision. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot.
He's going to throw deep right side. It's a mid-stride inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. With myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, the this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. It was a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Ducks! Protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got him downfield. Slithers into space. Gashing the knee on the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll...
They're on the precipice. Is this the year?
The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. The give from the gun. He's loose. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moore will throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he found open space, the band...
100 yards already. Heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll immediately call timeout. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here we go. Moore will throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense cashing it in on that.
Things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage, and they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Ducks! After the catch, but it'll set up first and goal from the 7. Moore will throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here.
And give him another save just across the 50-yard line. Moore to the air. He'll take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pitches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. And despite going 0 for 2 on fourth down so far, they will stay aggressive and go for it here. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And you see this more and more in football, in all sports, really, like analytics. It's the world of, I'm going to go for it now.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Oregon State.
That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play, stops the...
Huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games, so you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
Man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice.
Touchdown, Beavers! Fit it in the window. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Blue Hen! Hold as soon as he got it. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Back to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Touchdown, Syracuse. It'll be first down.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You need points to win this game, but it's a good sign that your offensive line is firing off the ball here late and getting some push.
Pick off to stop the threat. Well, they didn't let him get loose. And stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Gill. At the 45 on his way. All by himself down the middle. And he slipped.
Big play.
Moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Haynes. Knocked off his feet.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Across the 25, he's got room. And he waltzes in for the score. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking to scramble. Fires on the move. He's got it. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop.
11. Back to throw. It's Carr. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The ball is picked off. Not a long return, but get in for an excellent run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all. Down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that second level of the defense.
And he's in for the score. Here on third down. Scanning the field. It's Reed. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now.
Chris, I love the patience. See the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Takes the handoff. It's Moss. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he sees the risk of playing man-to-man coverage for the defense. You got to spy the quarterback to prevent him from picking up big yards like this. Good decision by the quarterback, and a good job of using those legs.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught near the goal line. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Texas A&M offense back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. He had all day back there before throwing the strike.
Good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking for his big tight end, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. Money comes for his 2nd punt of the game. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? Look at that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him.
You at the same time, I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Here's the 2nd down play.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid.
But the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a 1st quarter interception like this.
That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Good job of sitting back in zone by this defense. Allows the entire secondary to keep their eyes up and kind of feel the receivers but recognize when the quarterback releases.
Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Here's the first play of the drive now. We'll begin at the 39. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game...
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage. Not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had... Plus was a major accomplishment. Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Crosses the 35. Tackle made, but not before he go again after that incompletion on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense...
Touchdown, Tigers! They couldn't stop him there. So the offense looking now, Kurt. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he will score! Touchdown, LSU! It's a short completion to the big tight end. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball.
Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Tackle underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First play of the second half is a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Caught near the sticks. It's sharp. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. He hands it off from the gun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build...
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU. Not good enough for a first down. The offense sends out the punt team. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
Already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first.
Touchdown, Cornhusker! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of
of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch.
And the Huskers brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barney. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Cornhuskers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback moving. Lets it fly. Touchdown!
Nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Trying to barrel in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Bring in the heat. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. And the Cowboys have it with a first and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Cowboys. Fit it in the window for the score.
Touchdown, Wyoming.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Fires to the tight end. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Turning it on at the 20. They drag. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Now improvising. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Finds a seam. And he got away from red zone threat, but it's incomplete. And the D deny them on second and goal. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Trying to barrel in. And he's on his way. He'll go off. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Gets rid of it. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Wyoming. And they take it in for 6 more points. Most taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's touchdown, Oklahoma. Great job by the back on the option.
The offense goes as he goes.
A long way to go after the loss on the last play. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Moves around to clear up the vision. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he'll finish the run in the end zone.
pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Here comes the heat. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Down to the 48-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stowers. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And once he found
Foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Paul.
nice move to pick up yardage.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he ran away.